Bless, good day, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching me from, Kingdom Connect 50 and Variety Word. I'm here to encourage somebody. Yesterday, while I was in church and during Sunday school, I heard the Lord distinctly said to me, don't abandon your ambushment of blessing. And I'm like, what the Lord is trying to say. Mind you, the story was about King David and building the temple for God. He wants to build a temple, but God chooses Solomon. Anyway, that's for another topic. So I'm like, okay, when he said, don't abandon your ambushment of blessing, I went to the scriptures and I studied the scriptures, right? And I just say, oh, this is what it means. So the perseverance and the steadfastness of you. If you don't persevere through it or be steadfast in whatever God had for you, you will walk away, because some of us, not me, or before in a former time, as you speak to me, I'm like, I'm jetting. I'm not going to stay around here for you to talk to me. I'm grown. Don't talk to me like that and all that. Now, because I am a child of God, I'm humble enough that if my pastor or my bishop or somebody in authority speak to me, I'm going to listen. Now, when I go back to the scriptures, right, it speak to me. It said in 1 Corinthians 15 and 58, it said, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, right? It said that your labor is not in vain. So now, whatever you're doing for Christ, don't abandon it because somebody speak to you. Somebody in authority speak to you. Don't do that. Because the blessing of the Lord make it rich. Yes. And added no sorrows. Now in Hebrews 10:23, it says, let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering. For he who promises is faithful. Right? So you see, if you abandon your ambushment of blessing, you will not get the promise that God promised you. Right? All right. Psalms 27 verse 13, and 14 speaks of the importance of waiting on the Lord and being of good courage, even when circumstances seems bleak. So you see? So, because your circumstances seems bleak, you're gonna walk away and you're gonna abandon what the blessing we God have for you. Baby girl. My brothers, no, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna stay put. That's why I tell you, with God, even though you're going through, he give you a peace in your heart. You're not worried. Huh? Isaiah 40 and verse 31 states, the reward of waiting on God's timing. But they that wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So, if somebody speak to you, your bishop or your pastor speak to you, or anyone in authority over you speak, and you say, oh, I don't like that because I'm a grown woman, I can do what I want to do. You abandon your ambushment of blessing, because God tells you, wait on him and be of good courage, and he will strengthen your heart, right? So I'm going to leave you with these scriptures, the principle of perseverance and steadfastness. 1 Corinthians, go back and read it yourself. 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Hebrews 10 and 23. Psalms 27, 13 and 14. Isaiah 40 and 31. Encouraging you not to abandon your ambushment of blessing. Yes, we may be grown. We are grown people. We grown men and women. But sometimes when our leaders see something in us, that's why they chastise us. Because God said, remember, He just chasten who He loves. So because of that, we can't abandon what God has for us. No. So we have to stay put. Stay put. Because if we stay put, you know what will happen for us? We'll see the blessings of the Lord. So Kingdom Connect 50 and Variety Word, I leave the scripture with you. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth, and He will not suffer our foot to be moved. Psalms 121. God bless you. God keep you. God continue to make His face shine upon you and continue to give you perpetual peace. And may the peace of God continue to pass every human understanding in your life. So don't abandon your ambushment of blessing because you disagree with what who said over you, spoke to you about. All right? I love you with the love of God. Have a blessed and a marvelous day, night, morning, wherever you're watching me from. Like the video, share the video, and encourage somebody. And be a part of Kingdom Connect 50 and Variety Word. As I tell you before, I can come here with anything to speak. God bless you. Love you.